Hello, this is Steve, Dichroic Glassman. It's time for a new direction. I'm constantly changing ideas, but basically, every window still shares common denominators, or every panel. Circles, squares, lines, tangents. I utilize the Genesis glass system in almost every single panel I do. This is going to be a real interesting turn for me. Trying to get my camera up on the high. This is a 30-inch panel, but it's different. It's way different. Let's talk about why. It's a new direction I want to go in. You see these giant Boro discs? These are 30-inch diameter. When you see what I'm going to do here, I think you're going to get the idea yourself. I want to go dimensional. I'm ready for the install in a bar, high-end office space. Just something big. Big idea, not necessarily size. This is 30-inch, so it's totally doable. But what makes this different? Let's talk about it again. Underneath, to about 2 inches as a roll of solder, just to create this effect for y'all, there's a piece of mirror down on the bottom. It's a 30-inch. Right here, that's a sheet of that Boro, 30-inch Boro. So technically speaking, you guys, folks, these glass pieces are sitting on a 30-inch disc of dichroics. So what we're going to do is going to show you what infinity effect is. Basically, infinity effect is two-way mirror, seeing through it, so that on one side it appears to be mirror, and the mirror on the inside is communicating with the mirror below. There's almost an energetic, lighted communication going on, and you and I get to observe it through the panel because dichroic is the ultimate two-way mirror. Reason why? It's going to change colors. Simple as that. Whereas two-way mirror basically comes in one color scheme. Many different shades, but one scheme per sheet of glass. Whereas we all know what dichroic does, changes colors. So let's talk about this in a dark way. I'm going to turn the lights off, and we're going to show you the effects. I really need somebody to show up. I'm throwing this out on my YouTube, so get a hold of me. I think you're going to see what this can do in a very fun way, which would make us a little unique from the field. Sure, there's all kinds of people making infinity mirror imagery. Google it, infinity mirror effect or imagery, and see what you come up with. When you're doing the Google search, hit the images button and see what all these pictures look like. So I'm inviting you all to examine the possibility. Maybe this is something you want to play with. Because let's talk about two big deals. This glass is black, water glass. This glass is Van Gogh. It's an incredible glass. I've always wondered, why couldn't we use it in stained glass? It's painted on the back, you guys. That's why. It's the ultimate, or a go-to type of glass preferred by the mosaic people. And mosaics are going to do the beautiful, beautiful things. If you're looking in Latin America, incredible stuff, putting it on sidewalks and tables. But I put it in this panel for a reason. I do not want light to come through. I only want it to come through as I'm the conductor of this lighted orchestra, so to speak. I dictate where the colors come through. It's playing with negative positives. You got to imagine where you want light and where you don't want light. Let's turn off the light. Let's get to work here. I'm going to use a simple setup on the left and this rig over here on the right, and then we'll take a look. What I want you to do is look through this clear glass window. This is just clear window glass. It appears to be colored because the dichro sheet is showing through. That's the point. Ready, set, here we go. So I'm looking through the stained glass panel. You see the gem, the jewel there, right smack in the middle of my camera view? And there's glass that will show color, but not ready yet. As this wing here you see with the BL on it, bottom left. But we're not ready. This is really a crude rendition of what I'm going to accomplish in this. But it's fun. See the LED lights? I really need somebody that knows how to sequence LED lights to show up. Contact me. Let's start making some projects. Either we got this sequenced view look that you and I can create. I'll supply the glass. You supply the power, the energy. Okay, I'm going to go over here on the left side, and I'm going to turn on a micro light LED string set where you can buy at Michael's. How fun's that? That's random. That's just abstract. I'm putting my hands underneath, obviously. And you can determine where you want to create these. But keep in mind, the glass below it is Boro, so it's seen through to my Morton board. What a crack up. I mean, mirror is just, geez. Look at that. This panel is going to be so incredible for a high-end office, complex, convention, just dimensionality. The center is going to feature the 6 petals to the flower of life. It's definitely spiritually driven. In other words, it's going to evoke something in you. Do you like the randomization over here, the abstract? Or do you like the ordered side over here, like this? We can get creative on both and plant these lights coming through the bottom by utilizing an acrylic mirror. All kinds of fun possibilities. Let's turn the light back on. So this is still my poster board pattern. So you haven't seen the complete item. I can make this all blue background. I can make it amber. I don't have to do anything to put any pattern, and I really haven't decided. These don't necessarily go here. They're just hanging out for the moment. This is Van Gogh. Now keep in mind, let's take a look at that Van Gogh glass again. The back of it is black, but it's very sparse. It only has to achieve the effect so that it looks like it doesn't need any more paint or the treatment that it takes to make this. It looks like a paint, but it's not. This is a black coating that's paint to protect this underneath there. The real secret of the Van Gogh. So what I'm going to have to do is, after I solder my whole panel up together, again, they're just pieces just laying in here. Some are soldered, some are not. Well, then when I turn my panel over, I'm going to have to hand paint all the Van Gogh glass with a model paintbrush. Kind of like the old model car stuff when we're painting it flat black and this and that. And girls can get in this too. It's not a guy sport by any stretch. We're going to paint the back of this glass. You could put a tint to it. You could paint it white behind it. I don't know what that's going to do, but that's the fun of Van Gogh glass. You ever seen Van Gogh glass? It's stunning. It's incredible. As I do more videos on this series right here as it evolves, I'll break open one of these 38 colors. This is champagne on the top. If you haven't tried Van Gogh glass, folks, you need to try it. Van Gogh, it's incredible. Hey, be watching for more video. This is really going to get fun, I can assure you. I got ideas for wall sconces that'll really be new. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.